what's poppin'? It's your boy Sammie, and make sure y'all get my new album Indigo out everywhere on all digital formats. And right now you're watching Stuff Fly People Like TV. Man, we just dropped this project entitled Indigo. It's available on iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. So I did an album for the fans that I felt they just needed. It was a time for an entire body of work, so I put it on SoundCloud first, and the feedback was such love, I just made it available for all digital formats. And we just dropped the video X is also on Vivo, so make sure y'all check that out as well. So my full government name is Sammie Leigh Bush Jr. Leigh Bush just gave me a lane to just do whatever I wanted to do. It was no definition of who Leigh Bush was. Sammie is known for I Like It, Crazy Things I Do for Love, Hardball, etc., all the commercial hits. But there's a different side of me where I'm more soulful. I wanted to kind of have the instrumentation a little more creatively driven, and it just gave me something fresh to do. But I knew at the end of the rainbow, Sammie is what impacted, should I say, the hearts of many. So that's why my social media is Sammie always. I'm gonna always be Sammie. So it just made sense. The fans spoke. It's super transparent, super vulnerable, super opposite of the radio. I'm not compelled to like the politics of being signed to a major and, you know, pushing this record just because they said so. I'm big on passion and timeless music. The reason why I've been able to be around this long, as we was talking off camera, is because I've created records that take people back to a moment in time. Like when girls hear I Like It, I don't care if you're 35 years old, you feel like you're 7 or 10, 12, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Kiss Me Through the Phone. I remember being a freshman in college, or Come With Me. Like, I have records that matter to fans, and I'm forever grateful. It wasn't planned to be everlasting like that. We, as artists, we design or desire to be timeless, but for it to actually come into fruition is amazing. So Indigo is just that. It's full of records that I feel like people can resonate with. It's relatable, and I think that you can really, really say, oh, I can relate to this. I would love to work with Kalani, and God bless you through your rough times. Again, it just makes sense. We all go through those things. So it's almost like, how did music become so different? So detached from emotion, so detached from empathy. It's just a weird space that R&B has become. I think we got caught up in like the hip hop culture, and I think it's funny. I was talking how rappers feature other rappers to sing on the hook now. You know what I'm saying? You'll go to Future or Fetty Wap or Rich Homie Quan, and no disrespect to them because they're dope, but before you go to a Sammie or a Breezy or a Trey for a hook, like, the game is just all kind of crazy right now. So it's funny how it is, but in this weird space, there's significance for real music, and that's what I want to supply. Shout out to Bryson Tiller, dope project. The content is genius. What he's telling his ex-girlfriend, I realize you were the one. Every girl wants to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense why that music and his tape prevailed the way it did. As far as it's so much music out, I think artists have to try to keep some type of mystique. So we don't want to put this pick out or everything has to be artsy. I don't mind that. With social media, we as celebrities, I don't even feel like a celebrity no more. You know what I'm saying? There used to be a time when you didn't see us. You see us every day. They require us to tweet and Snapchat and etc. But I like the new wave. I rock with Tory Lanez. I rock with Bryson. But I'm more on the like Luke James, Ro James. Like, that's my speed. Like, that's who I am as a vocalist. But we have enough talent in this generation to, like I said, get R&B back resurrected the right way. Shout out to Trick Daddy and Trina, man, the baddest chick. That's gonna be a mess, man. That's gonna be a mess. In a good way, I guess. That's what they want, right? I think I'm gonna tune in. I actually don't indulge in reality TV. You know, it's not my. I'm more in the book somewhere, but I gotta watch that because I'm from Miami. That's the crib, and I'm just interested to see what they're gonna bring to the show. I think it's gonna be pretty entertaining, though. Yeah, if I was stuck on an island and I could only take 3 albums, Conversation Piece by Stevie Wonder is a must for me. My pops used to play that a lot as a kid. I need the Temptations Christmas album. My mom would play that all the time. Christmas music just makes you feel better about life. I don't care what season it is. And then need some Jesus in me. I'm gonna be alone on the island, so I need a gospel album. Anything J Moss is dope. You know, J Moss speaks to my spirit. He's a dope vocalist, so it's a weird concoction that I got, but I think I can make it with those three alone. Being true to you, being yourself, being confident, doing your own thing. Just back to Prince, like he wore himself so confidently. Like no one can do what Prince did, and I think being fly is that. Like I don't inspire necessarily to be anybody, but the best version of myself I could possibly be. So that's what fly means to me.